Alrighty, fuckers, welcome back to the Football Manager 2014 Old Firm Revival. Now, there's been some major changes since the last episode. Last time out, I think we were still in September, were we? We'd just played the first games of the group stages in Europe. We'd lost 7-1 to Arsenal with Celtic, and I believe we lost 4-2 to Marseille with Rangers. Well, things have changed. I was thinking it was going to take me forever, and I mean forever, to get, and I want to get through a lot of seasons. I'm talking like 15, 20 plus seasons, just to see how dominant we can make the old firm. And to do that, playing through entire seasons after seasons, especially going both teams, it would have took a very, very long time. And I started the series pretty late. I started this in, was it February or March? So, even then, time was against me. And I also wanted to do a save with my favourite team, Hearts, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to upload that to channel too. So to have two Football Manager series would be totally overkill. I wouldn't have been able to get much time done in any of them. So I came up with a new, basically, system slash format for this old firm revival. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload episodes in half a year's in like 6 month periods basically. So we're just going to go from the start of season in one episode to like the end of the January transfer window, and then the next episode will be back to like the finish start, and I'm just going to be simming through it. Obviously, I'll still be controlling who comes and leaves both clubs, but I just think that way that we can really get advanced into this, and we can get like lots and lots of years done, and we can see just how good Rangers and Celtic do. So if you want to check out my Hearts of Midlothian Football Manager save, which is going to be more personal, more detailed, and obviously being the one club, I think I'll be able to get into it a bit more. And the matches, I think, will be more meaningful and more challenging, because when you go Rangers and Celtic, I mean, Rangers aren't really capable of challenging Celtic any time near soon, and Celtic are going to win the league. So really, I mean, all you're really playing for at the end of the day is European football. So it's kind of a long season when that's all you've got. And with my Hearts career, obviously, it will be more for challenge and more league matches and stuff like that. Well, I mean, shit. Anyway, enough about the Hearts of Midlothian career mode. Let's talk about the old firm revival. And here you can see that is the league table. We're just finished the January transfer window. We're in February now, and Celtic lead Rangers by 13 points in the league with a game in hand. Aberdeen currently in third, and Hearts sitting in fourth. So once again, it's looking very, very tight for that second place. Last year Aberdeen pipped Rangers to it. Might be the other way about. Maybe this year Rangers can pip Aberdeen. In the Euro Cup, we were knocked out in the group stage, unfortunately, and I'll just show you how we got on there. Like, we did okay, man. There was no shame in how we did. Can't remember what group we're in though, so we're gonna have to go through them all. We did get a very tough group, like if you can remember it, Napoli, Marseille, and Amake Tel Aviv. So they see we finished third, and that group looks like that's like a Champions League kind of group when you think about it, isn't it? But no, so we finished on 5 points. We lost both games to Marseille and an away game to Napoli. Got a draw against Napoli and a draw against Maccabi Tel Aviv, and then obviously we beat them 5-1. I think that away draw to Maccabi Tel Aviv, that really ended any real chance we had of going through. We drew against Napoli in the second game, and then we took 3 points off Maccabi Tel Aviv, so we had 4 points after 3 games. If we'd have won the other game against Maccabi Tel Aviv, then we would have on to 7 and we would have had a good chance with 2 games to go, but it wasn't to be, so we did not make it, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see, with the Betfred Cup, we were knocked out in the semi-final by Partick Thistle. Hearts of Midlothian went on to win this cup, so that's good for them. I'm happy for Hearts, this team I support, which is great. Hopefully I can win some cups in my other save that we're going to do. And in the Scottish Cup, the objective is to reach the final, and we're currently in the 5th round with Dundee United. So I'll just show you the schedule here. Not many standout results. I don't really remember any. Like I say, not many. We just recently lost the Old Firm derby to Celtic. And there's the remaining fixtures there. We've got Look at that, we've got Dundee United back to back, so that is what it is. Now, in terms of transfers, there has been some updates. Well, I say some updates. Basically, one. We've loaned out a few minor players that aren't really featuring at all. They're either not getting any games or in the under 21 and under 20s team. And we brought in Dylan Magoo from Hibernian, cost 400k. He's on the last year of his contract, so rather than let it run out, Hibs decided to let him go. He seems to be a quality player. Will he fit into our squad? Let's just have a quick look. Actually, I think he might. I think he's going to be a good player for us. And you can see there's some of the formations of Diamond 442, and there's another Diamond 442. I don't quite know what happened to the other one. Where's that other formation we were playing? That looks to be the one that I don't know why we're not playing that anymore. So Barry Ferguson obviously prefers, his formation, but fuck Barry, man. We're the gaffer at the end of the day. Faghorn. Let's bring in Dylan Magoo, man. I think he can do a job straight away for us. And Heinemann, obviously, we want in. Deep line playmaker. Heinemann can be the advanced playmaker. He's also good in the deep line playmaker, though. Oh, maybe we don't want two playmakers, do we? I think he can just be a roaming midfielder, really. And Halliday. Where's Halliday going in? I don't know if we'll even fit Halliday in there. Rossiter will be back in there when it comes back, but as of right now, he's not in the team. We've got a lot of good players, actually, so we're doing alright with Rangers and Tavernier. Obviously, the assistant manager will change all this up. He's not going to start. This is not going to be the actual team that he starts with. But assistant manager, let's quick pick, see what he goes with. See, he goes with that, really. Dylan Magoo in that defensive midfield position. But, it is what it is. They can be really where they want to be. So we went over how Rangers are doing, and we'll just catch up with Celtic now, who actually some better news for Celtic. So I'll have a quick look at the competitions. And then you can see, obviously, I've explained where they're in the league. European Champions Cup, we were knocked out in the group stage, but we did manage to finish third, and we are now in the Europa League. But first, I'll show you where we came in the Champions. Obviously, we came third, but I'll show you how we got on, for fuck's sake. Can't remember what group we're in either, so we're going to have to go to all. Yeah, we're in Group A. So you see, we ended up going through in third place with 8 points, beating out Fiorentina. At home, we got a 2-1 home win against Arsenal and an away win against Monaco. Drew both games against Fiorentina, so even if we could have beat Fiorentina in one of the games, we would have into the next round, which is disappointing, but we didn't manage that, and we lost away to Arsenal and at home to Monaco, so that was disappointing. In the Scottish Cup, we're in the 5th round, tough tie against Aberdeen. We got knocked out by Partick Thistle in the Betfred Cup. Partick Thistle knocking out both Celtic and Rangers. Very good for them. And obviously in the Europa Cup, we have Club Brugge in the first knockout round leg. So I think we should be able to beat them, but you never know. Transfers, I don't know what, I must have selected, I think I selected the football director to actually deal with incoming transfers, because he's brought in a few players on loan here, which I didn't sign off on, but, I'm not going to cry too much about it. I don't think he didn't really take any money out of the wage budget, and both of these players are very good. I would actually like to sign Justin Kluivert to a deal. I might actually go ahead and try and make this one permanent. He looks an amazing player in real life, so we'll go ahead and I think we'll try and sign him here. 3.5 million. I don't know if we're going to get away with that. We will offer them 5 million and see what they say. No, fuck, they're disappointed. Fuck knows how much they want from. Let's make another offer then. Oh no, it's still this shite, so they're not really well into. Oh well, but anyway, we've got him on loan for the end of the season, so I'm sure he can prove to be good for us. Who's our transfer targets at the moment? So here's some people that I tried to bring in: Oliver Burke, Jack Grealish, John McGinn, Jason Cummins, Luka Jovic, and Aaron Lennon. Couldn't get any of them. He went to Genoa, surprisingly. But we do have 15 million in the bank, so I'm thinking at the end of the season we could bring in a few good players, or maybe one really, really good player. We had to reject a lot of bids, actually, for Lee Griffiths. He's not getting the game time he wants, but I'm definitely not going to sell him. Everton, by the way, if you don't know, are in the Championship, so They're not quite in the Premier League, and I think Lee Griffiths is above that level, to be honest with you. Transfers in Scotland, where are we? Hibs have been severely weakened, I believe, in the transfer window that just happened. Where the fuck are we, man? Transfer window. Yeah, here we go. So, you see, Hibs, last time out, this transfer window, they've lost Dylan Magoo to us and Fraser Fyvie to Brentford. So, disappointing for Birmingham. Didn't really bring in anybody of note to replace them. Just, see, there's a lot of changes into to the squad, but you know, that's what it is. They're kind of struggling. I did think they'd do a bit better in the league this season, but it's not quite happened. And Partick Thistle, they've got rid of Adaboy Assis, and you can see Hamilton actually had some money and they actually afforded them. And then Hearts have obviously let somebody go. Kel Smith out on loan. So what we'll do, we'll have a quick look at how the other teams are doing. No, other leagues, I should say. Leagues. Before we do that, I want to have a quick look at the coefficient, guys, because with Celtic getting into the last 32, I mean, Rangers picked up a few wins. Celtic have picked up a few wins. Aberdeen got to the last thing. Coefficient should be up. Should definitely be looking good for us. So let's have a quick check. Where are we? Scotland doing in 18th. Our coefficient for the season is 8.8. Right. Look at Croatia slightly above us, directly above us. 3.6. Romania 3.7. Greece 4.3. Austria. We're a lot better than we're doing a lot better than most of these teams. Only really the big, only the top 6 nations have done better than us this season in Europe. So coefficient is going to drop a shitload down actually. So where is it for us? At the moment we're currently on 21. Next season we're going to go to 26, and that's going to move us above Croatia. It's going to move us above Romania. Going to move us above Switzerland. I think next season we could have both teams in the Champions League, so that battle between Rangers and Aberdeen is more crucial than ever. So hopefully we can finish second with Rangers, but as I said, I think the league's already gone. We'll have a quick look at the Premier League. We'll see who's winning that. I think Arsenal won it in the first season. Not quite sure who's winning it this time around. English Premier League. Oh fuck, that's not how you get it up. I don't know how you get it up. Fuck. Right, bear with me. Social feed. Leagues in focus, there you go. Fucking finally. So Spanish first, we'll go with Spanish. Barcelona currently leading that from Atletico. Look at that, Real Madrid, man. 13 points behind Barca. After 22 games, that is very surprising. Would not have expected that. In the English Premier League, Arsenal once again lead. So they won it last year and they're leading it again this year. Man City and Chelsea both out the top 4. Surprising. West Ham in 7th. Newcastle, who just went up, are currently in 8th. Good for them. Who we got going down apparently is going to be Hull, Aston Villa and Middlesbrough. And the German division, we've got Bayern Munich top. Who else would it be, really? We've got Dortmund in 2nd. Red Bull Leipzig, having a good season, posting 6th, but not doing quite as well as they are in real life this time around. And in Serie A, the one and only Juventus. Basically, Serie A and German league kind of belong to Juventus and Bayern. Nobody can really touch them. Surprised to see Roma down in 6th. Thought they would do a bit better. Napoli and Lazio appear to be the 2 teams that are challenging Juventus there. So, anything else we want to check out? Oh, just some transfer news. Not much, no. I think that's going to be it, really. Yeah, guys, so let's go do it then for this episode. And then next time around, the next episode, we will be finished the 2017-2018 season. We'll see how Celtic got on in the Europa League. We'll see who finished where in the Scottish Premier League. We'll see which team qualified for the Champions League. Obviously, Celtic are going to, if they win the league, they'll be in it. But second place team will also be in it unless something major happens and I don't know, the coefficient just falls to shit. But unless that happens, then we're going to have 2 Scottish teams in Europe, and that was my ultimate short-term goal, I think, for this series. So happy with that. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you don't mind the new change, but I want to get fans this and see what happens. You know what I mean? And me playing games left, right, and centre, especially controlling two clubs, it's going to take forever. And by that time, Football Manager 2018 will be out, which is kind of sad. So by doing this, it means I can do my Heart series and I can be more detailed and concentrate on one team, and we can still do this and see how both Rangers and Celtic go on in the future. Now, I will be doing the transfers, like I said, so if you want anybody to be signed for the next episode, let me know down below, and I'll try my best. Remember, Celtic's got about 15 million, so you don't have to pick shit players, you can go be a bit adventurous. Anybody want me to sign with Celtic, let me know. Rangers, budget's probably going to be tight, but feel free to give me realistic recommendations. But until next time, guys, been Son of Scotland 90. Peace.